way live right now? We're live? Come on in. Come on in. I'm sorry I'm late. So sorry I'm late. Let's go. Let's go. We live. We live. The lights is on. We good? Yeah. Come on in. Come on in. Now listen, I'm going right in this evening now, right? Check this out. Right? We're not going to have a large crowd tonight. You know, because I don't give enough advance notice. And I do that intentionally. Right? And it's okay. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on. I done forgot my water. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. What's up, P Flame? We're here now. Come on in. Come on in. I have some food that I want to serve you. Some food for thoughts. Come on in. I gotta make sure. Hey, Kurt, what up, Kurt? He's a member of the channel. Double salute to my guy, Kurt. Roller Tape Film Crew Supervisor. Let's go. Hey, Bland, let's get it. Let's get it. Come on in, y'all. Don't stand in the doorway, because I promise you, we have more people, right, that's trying to get in, and we want to make sure that no one impedes their process. Come on in. Omega Red, what's up, big dog? Now check this out. I'm gonna put this out there now, right? And I'm gonna repeat this when the viewership increased exponentially. All right, we're not gonna have a large crowd today. I don't think so. Not enough advance notice, but sometimes you just gotta go and you just gotta just go on in and flow. Big Bob, what's up? Check this out, right? Last Monday, right around this time, last Monday, I came up here live in living color, right? Last Monday. The name of the title was Terence Crawford, Biggest Cheater. Y'all remember that? Last Monday. This was literally two nights, or 2 days rather, after Terence Crawford defeated Canelo Alvarez, right? We had 31,000 people watching me live. This is last Monday. 31,000 people was here live watching me. And then the next day, right, I came live. I came up on here live again. I busted a U-turn, came back the next day. We had over 18,000 people watching me live last Tuesday, right? So last Monday, I came up here live. 31,000 people were here watching me live, right? The name of the title was Terence Crawford, Biggest Cheater. It's the same title that I use from Matchroom Boxing, right? I want to make sure we're clear on that. Now, the next day, last Tuesday, came up here live. Had over 18,000 people watching me, right? The name of that title, Terence Crawford, Biggest Hypocrite. Now, I'm not expecting for 1,000 people to be here tonight. It's not enough advance notice, I get it. However, it don't matter who come and join us live in living color tonight as an audience member. But the title of tonight's live, as you all know at this point, Terence Crawford's Biggest Lie. We're going to deal with it. You ain't going to find this nowhere else. I'm going to tell you that as you coming in to the classroom. You're not going to find these perspectives anywhere else. I promise you. Double salute to my homegirl, Jab Queen Boxing. She's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roller Tape Film Crew. Come on in, y'all. I have some food that I want to serve you tonight. Some food for thought. Okay, we can dine together, right? The Roller Tape family is here. We can dine together. I had to throw the polo. I had to throw the Ralph Lauren polo frames on for y'all tonight. Make sure I'm coordinated. Come on in. Come on in. What's up, Edward? How you doing? Yeah, you know, people are still talking about the reasons of why I'm talking about SNAC and Terence Crawford and Victor Conte and VADA testing. And some people have lied on me. I want to dispel the myth right now that has been in my comment section for the past 2 years. People have been lying on me, right? Saying that I bet money that Errol Spence was going to beat Terence Crawford. Like they were, like when they fought 2 years ago, that Errol Spence was going to win against Terence Crawford, right? And I lost all of this money. And that's the reason why I'm talking about this. None of those things are true. My guy, Steve. What's up, Steve Mega? I see you. Steve Mega is here. You know the show going to be lit. Father and Sons is here. You know the show is going to be lit. What's up, Father and Sons? Man, we got the heavy hitters in the chat. But I need the viewership to increase exponentially. And you know what else I'm going to need? I'm going to need, right? Everyone that's here live, watching me right now, to please, let's support the channel. We have a lot of freeloaders that come over here. When I serve food, some people already come over here with their own plate and aluminum foil. What I'm trying to say is that when I'm serving food, right, they take the information that they learn from me, they put it on their plate, wrap it up in the aluminum foil, and then they leave. Most of them are content creators. They go on their platform in their house, and then they serve the food that I have served you, right, to their audience, to their house guests. So all I'm saying is, can I at least get one like? You know I don't ask for much. I promise you. What's up, J-Rock? I don't ask for much. I know it's a lot of freeloaders that's going to be here tonight. I sent some of them the notification. I get it. But I know that we have Roll the Tape family members that have been rocking with me for a very long time. Some of y'all, my day one supporters that's been here with me from the very first day. And then I have some others who only been here rocking with me for a week. Either way, can I get one like? Can the likes and the viewership be congruent? I don't ask for much. I promise you. What's up, Duncan J? Duncan J, if you have a question, I promise you tonight I'm going to answer it. However, all you have to do is put it in the super chat to donate to the channel. Not so I can wear nice suits. Not at all. It's so that I can continue to provide each and every last one of you with quality content, with substance, because that's what I do. It's just to put a little something on the grocery bill. But I promise you, Duncan, if you put it in the super chat, I'm going to answer it. My gosh. Kurt, appreciate you. Double salute to my guy, Kurt, in the building. Again, I acknowledged him. But he already turned the air fryer up. And we need the air fryer to be 500 degrees before you leave. Okay? Because Kurt just sent 5 gift memberships. Please join the channel. Become a member. Kurt done helped you out. Become a member. Join the channel. I have some food that I'm going to continuously serve you. Now watch this. I'm going to start doing members only lives. That's only exclusive for the members. And I'm going to drop some crazy jewels that I can't drop for everybody. Because you know, I'm trying not to get sued. You know, Tim Bradley said he hope I get sued. I don't know why Tim Bradley. No, I'm talking about the Hall of Fame boxer, Timothy Brad. He said he hope I get sued. You know Floyd Schofield Sr., the father of Floyd Schofield Jr., Kid Austin, his dad? He said after they finished fight, he emailed me. He emailed me. Some of y'all was here last winter when he emailed me. Y'all remember that? And he said when the fight between my son and Shakur Stevenson is over, I'm going to sue you. I mean, I've been threatened to be sued for a long time. But for my members only, I have some exclusive content that I'm going to give just for you. So when you become a member, I'm going to give you information I'm not going to give anyone else. All right? I'm going to be a little bit loose too. You might hear me say some things that might offend others. That's why it's only reserved for my family, the Roll the Tape family. And speaking of Roll the Tape family, I see my guy in the live chat. I haven't seen him in a while. And I want to double salute to him. Crispy Chris. What's up, Crispy Chris? That's my guy. Haven't seen him in a long time. And he's a member of the channel, supervisor of the Roll the Tape film crew. I want to play y'all a piece of audio as the viewership is increasing exponentially. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. We have more people that's going to be coming in. All right. So go and take your seat. Grab a plate first. Grab a plate. I have some food that I want to serve you. Some food for thought. Come on in. Come on in. We're going to take our time tonight. I forgot my water. Man, I don't feel like getting up to go get it. I pour some cold, like nice cold water in a cup. Nice cold water in the cup. But I'm not going to get up because we have a live show. The show must go on. I still got a little bit of water right here in this. It's all good. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Jason Creed, you like the video, Jason? I appreciate that. Yeah, somebody asked me, am I a successful scammer? Come on, bro. I don't scam nobody. Come on now. Stop it. Hey, J-Rock, you know I have a lot to say about your boy. I have a lot. But I promise you, I'm only going to condense it to about probably one or two things. The viewership is increasing exponentially. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Y'all, hey, where the ladies at? Is there any ladies here? I know Jab Queen Boxing is here. Any other lady? I want to make sure, because I want to make sure every live segment that I do, you won't find this nowhere else. The other content creators, they don't do this, and that's okay. This is what I do here. I want to make sure I publicly acknowledge the women. All the ladies, they're not. They're not here yet. I think Jab Queen is here. All right. We might have some ladies that's watching that's not in the live chat, and that's okay. I want to make sure I publicly acknowledge you all. What's up, Band Up? Yeah, hey Phoenix, you and Joe's a man. I've been telling people this for 2 years now. Hopefully, people believe me now that the SNAC program works. I hope y'all believe. Hey, real quick. While we're waiting to see if there's any more ladies that support the channel so I can acknowledge them like a true gentleman does. Quick question. Did y'all see my video the other day? Let me see if I can play the audio real quick. I want to make sure I can, just hold on. I want to make sure I can play the audio. Okay. We're going to comment on it real quick, but I want to make sure I acknowledge the ladies too. All right. Well, while we're doing that, oh man, I knew he was coming in. We're going to have a great show tonight. Double salute to my brother, my guy. Lucky McKinnell's is here. What's up, Lucky? Look, let me play this audio real quick. The viewership, I promise y'all, you might not believe. You might not believe me. We have 600 people watching live right now. You might not believe me, okay? I'm going to play this piece of audio because I want to see if you all watched this video that I just published. What day was that on? What's the day? Monday? I think it was on Sunday? No, it wasn't yesterday. It was Saturday. No, it was Friday or Saturday. Some of y'all, I'm going to play the audio. Let's see. Let me see if y'all remember. Let me see. Cooking with Frank. Double salute to you, Cooking with Frank. Frank says, are any of the SNAC supplements known to cause bumps on a fighter's forehead at 36 years old?
You know, sometimes zinc, if you're low in testosterone, and if you're low, and you correct that, then that is one of the side effects of increasing testosterone.
Hold on, Bobby. Got something for you. Hold on, Bobby. Got something for you, brother. Hey. And does that have anything to do with their age? Because he mentioned 36 years old.
You usually don't see acne on somebody 36, you know, even though I see a lot of boxers with acne all over their back and their neck and everything else. I don't think it's caused from repleting a zinc deficiency. I think it's more likely caused from using testosterone, but it's just my opinion. All right, hold on for a minute. I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to play it again because I know somebody that's sitting in the back of my classroom with their head down. They probably didn't hear that. But there's somebody very special and dear to me here. I don't want to put his name out there, but I have to. I have to. Because I usually don't see his name in my live chat. I know he watched me all the time. But I have to
Let me tell y'all something real quick. I have to publicly acknowledge this young man. This young man has had my back. And when I say day one, I'm talking about all the way day one. I'm talking about like all the way day one. Now, I know I have some Roller Tape family members here that's been rocking with me from day one. And we live now. We got 600 people here. Don't let YouTube confuse you with the number on your screen that say 149. It's 600 people that's live watching me right now. But there's a young man that I have to publicly, I'm so happy right now. I don't even know what to do. He usually not in my live chat. He usually watch me from afar, right? He usually watch me from all the way in the background like he always does. But he just lit up my eyes, my heart, while I was listening to that audio. I'm going to play the audio again. But you know, sometimes when family come around, sometimes every now and then when family come around, you get to show off. That's all I'm saying. When family come to your house, it's okay to show off for the neighborhood. You know, when people, listen, when you got family in your house and people in the neighborhood outside, sometimes it's cool to show off. I might just show off tonight. That's all I'm saying. Double salute all the way. I wish I can stand up, but y'all not going to see me. Double salute to my blood brother. Like my super blood brother. You know, I'd be like, oh, my bro Lucky. No, my real brother is here. Like same mom, same mother. Like my real brother. I'm showing off tonight now. Double salute to my brother, my real brother, my biological brother, Big She. Can somebody type, this is my real brother, y'all. Can somebody type, this for the Roller Tape family. Can somebody type Big She in the, we got it. Listen, my brother here. He be watching from all the way in the back. But he's telling everybody we need answers. Can somebody, if you bang with me heavy, if you rock with me heavy, like seriously, if you really ride with me for real, if you support this channel, can you do me a solid? You know I don't ask for much. I promise you I don't ask for much. Can somebody in the live chat, just it only takes one person. You know I don't ask for much. Can somebody in the live chat type Big She, man? Show my brother some love in here, man. I'm not moving on another minute. I'm not moving on another minute until somebody type Big She. Put some respect on my little brother. Big She in the chat. And he super chatted me. Bro, you know I'm going to cash app you that money back. Double salute to my little brother, Big She, in the super chat. He says, double salute. Yes, sir. You know I'm going to cash app you the money, bro. And the reason why I'm going to do it back, because my brother has been supporting me through everything in my whole entire life. Good and bad. I can depend totally on my younger brother. I don't want to say little because he's a grown man, but y'all know what I mean. My younger brother. Thank y'all. I appreciate everybody that typed Big Sheet in the chat. Appreciate y'all. For real. My brother has watched me transition on so many different levels in my life. Okay? I'm just saying. Like, you know, a lot of people call me Mac. Now I'm being serious now. All entertainment to the side, right? You know, a lot of people call me Mac Marty, right? A lot of people, I got that name from y'all on YouTube, right? Where Cash Crypto at? Is Cash here? Cash Crypto gave me that name, right? But here's the great thing about that whole Mac Marty, like motto, that whole Mac Marty image, that whole Mac Marty name. There was a time in my whole life I was Mac Marty in real life, right? Mac Marty in real life. And I can depend on my younger brother being there for me when I had to keep calling him when I had girl problems. I used to have a lot of girl trouble, y'all, back in the day. I used to have some problems with girls back in the day. Because girls and math was my favorite two subjects in school. I told y'all that before. Now, with the math part, I always did good with math. But every now and then, you know, with the girls, that's all I'm saying. What I'm saying is, y'all see the heart? Bam! I was the heartbreak kid. Yeah, I was the heartbreak kid. I broke some hearts out there. This is a long time ago, y'all. Don't judge nobody. But my younger brother is here, and I want to say to him publicly in front of 600 to about 1,000 or more people that's going to watch this live and the replay of it. And those of you that are here with me now, younger brother, Big Sheed, big bro, love you. And I appreciate you being here tonight. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you engaging in the live chat. And I appreciate you always having my back no matter what. I appreciate you, bro. So I wanted to say that live and live in color. My big bro is here. I'm going to show off, y'all. I am. You might hear me say the CHEATED word, because my little brother here. In other words, is if somebody come at me, my bro already know how we get down. I changed my life around, but every now and then, sometimes the suit got to come off so people can understand it gets real. But my younger brother is here. I'm so happy he's here. He's always here, but he's usually not in the chat. So it kind of took me aback. But I love you. I love you, Sheed, man. Appreciate you being here tonight. Now, enough with the hugs, handshakes, and Valentine's Day cards. We got some other super chats that I got to acknowledge. My guy, member of the channel, supervisor of the Roller Tape Film Crew, double salute to him. Fort Greene Pharaoh. He says in the super chat, salute manager Marty, sharp as a tack king. I appreciate the compliment, Fort Greene, and thank you for your support and contribution. Band up, what's up, man? What you talking about, man? Oh, wait a minute. My other brother here? Oh, man. I'm showing off heavy now. We got Big Sheed here. Listen to me. We got Big Sheed here. And we got my other brother here. He's not my biological brother, but he is my spiritual brother. And most of you remember him when I first started this whole movement on anti-doping, VADA testing, and SNAC with Victor Conte. There was another guy who always had my back. Most of you remember seeing him right here next to me, live and live in color. And I'm talking about my guy, my brother. Double salute to D-Town Boxing. Miss you, representing Texas to the fullest. I'm going to show off tonight. Let me play that audio again. About to get in my bag now. Let me play that audio again, though. We have a lot of Terence Crawford fans here. I have to make sure before you leave tonight that you get an understanding. That's all. I don't want to be beefing with Terence Crawford fans no more. I'm tired of it. In fact, to keep it all the way TM100, as they say in Philly, to keep it $1 with y'all, I'm really tired of talking about Victor, Conte, and SNAC all the time. And the reason why I'm tired of it is not because the information is not valuable, because it is. It's because people really think that that's all I talk about. Like that's all this channel is about. And I don't want people to get lost in translation with the business of boxing that I educate people on. And yes, I provide entertainment. But at the same time, people getting so caught up into snack, right? And then we have content creators. I'm not going to say their names. It's all good. But we have some of them who wasn't talking about SNAC, who wasn't talking about Victor Conte, who wasn't talking about VADA testing. But all of a sudden now, for the past 6 months to a year, some have been talking about it for 30 days. Some have been talking about it longer. All of a sudden now, they have become experts using information that they have learned directly from me in my content. I'm all past the part of them not giving me credit for it. I'm past that. But all I'm saying is this. As long as y'all are learning and you're seeing what I've been trying to tell you all for 2 years, that's all that matters. All right? Now that we got that out the way, let's get this audio popping. We got to get this audio popping real quick. Double salute to my guy. You're going to hear me mention his name in a few seconds when I play the audio again. Cooking with Frank. My guy, he's a day one supporter. He's been watching me from day one. He's been following this whole entire movement. In fact, because he's here, let me read the super chat first. Cooking with Frank, thank you for your contribution and your support, brother. Cooking with Frank says, salute manager Marty, always watching, bro. And I appreciate you always watching, Frank, because Frank is the one, right, that threw me the alley-oop with the super chat. I'm going to play it again because some of you might have missed it. Cooking with Frank knows that for months, right, I've been talking about acne, right, on professional boxers' back, neck, face, and chest. I've been talking about this. Forehead, face, near their cheekbone, their neck, their chest area, up here in the upper torso, and their back, right? You've seen me put out pictures of David Benavidez, right? You've seen me put out pictures with Terence Crawford. You've seen me put out pictures with Caleb Plant. You've seen me put out pictures with Clarissa Shields. You've seen me put out pictures with Devin Haney. You've seen me put out pictures with Alicia Baumgartner. The list goes on and on and on, right? Now, with that being said, when I put out these pictures, I'm showing you all that they're having these unusual breakouts with bumps on their face, in this area right here, cheekbone, their chest area, and their back, even their neck, right? I've shown you that for months. And let me not forget, just recently, a few months back, I put out the live. Most of you seen this before, right? When Brian Norman Jr. had those bumps on his chest and his back after he knocked out Jin Sasaki. And nobody can go back and say, Manager Marty, you talking bad about somebody behind their back. You can't say that, because when I get a chance to see somebody, either in person or when I see them live on YouTube, I tell them to their face what I say behind their back. With that being said, Brian Norman Sr. was on YSM Sports Media a few months ago. Probably was a month ago. I can't recall. But it was like a month or a month and a half ago. And when I seen him on there, I clicked the link and I told Brian Norman Sr., your son had bumps on his chest and his back, and his performance was enhanced when he knocked out Jin Sasaki. I told him that. I just want y'all to know, I keep it real no matter if I'm on YouTube or not. And I told him we need answers. Now, with that being said, Cooking with Frank have been watching me say this for months. So this is before Victor Conte came up here. So when Victor Conte came up here the second time, right, Cooking with Frank threw the alley-oop about the bumps and acne, right? Now remember, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a healthcare provider. I don't know what the bumps are. So I didn't diagnose anyone and call it acne. I just want to make sure we're clear on that. I have my suspicions, but I didn't diagnose anyone. Just want y'all to be clear. But Cooking with Frank threw the alley-oop in the super chat when Victor Conte was here. And that's the audio I want to play. I won't belabor the point any longer, but I want to make sure, because some people probably missed that video I put out. It was really a repeat, a rerun, right? But here's the audio. I'm going to put it out again. Some of you might have missed it. Hold on one second. All Terence Crawford fans have to do is just listen. Just listen. I don't care if you like me or not. That's not important. I want you to listen to the expert. Victor Conte is an expert. So listen to him, okay? We're going to get to Terence Crawford's biggest lie. We're going to get to it. Hold on. You know I got to lay the foundation, Lawrence. All right? Is Victor Conte about to talk? I love this music. Where Lucky at? Lucky still here? Cooking with Frank. Double salute to you, Cooking with Frank. Frank says, are any of the SNAC supplements known to cause bumps on a fighter's forehead at 36 years old?
You know, sometimes zinc, if you're low in testosterone, and if you're low, and you correct that, then that is one of the side effects of increasing testosterone.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Okay. And does that have anything to do with their age? Because he mentioned 36 years old.
You usually don't see acne on somebody 36, you know, even though I see a lot of boxers with acne all over their back and their neck and everything else. I don't think it's caused from repleting a zinc deficiency. I think it's more likely caused from using testosterone, but that's just my opinion.
Those are the words of Victor Conte. Now, Terence Crawford fans, y'all gonna get mad at me, but those were his words, not mine. Y'all don't want to adhere to my words. But did y'all hear the words of Victor Conte? I just want to ask, did y'all hear him? The man said that when someone who's 36 years old, okay, have acne on their forehead, neck, face, chest, or back, it's not due to a zinc deficiency. He said, in his opinion, it's because they're using testosterone. That's what Victor Conte said. Can I get one more like, please? As the viewership is increasing exponentially, we have over 800 people watching me live right now. Can I get one more like? You know, I don't ask for much. So it's not due to a zinc deficiency, but it's most likely because they're using testosterone. Now, testosterone, as we all know at this point, if you didn't know before the other day, you know today because I published it in the video, right? Testosterone is known as an anabolic steroid, okay? If you go on WADA's website, you will see that the word testosterone, of course we know it's a drug, it is listed as a prohibited banned substance, okay? Thank you, Urban Voice Media. I appreciate you. Asante L, I'm not going to let up. I'm going to stay on their neck because the people need to know what's happening. I know I'm off the code, and that's what we're going to talk about right now, Timothy Taylor. You see, a lot of people are getting mad at me because they're saying I'm black. So because I'm black, I shouldn't speak on any of this because Terence Crawford is black. I shouldn't tell nobody that Terence Crawford's performances are being enhanced because I'm black and because Terence Crawford is black. I mean, I had a good friend of mine call me yesterday. He's not here to defend himself, but usually he is here. I'm not going to say his name, but he called me yesterday trying to go back and forth with me, and he said that people are looking at me as a hater, right? Looking at me as a hater because they're saying I'm tearing a black man down. Meaning I'm tearing Terence Crawford down. And I'm trying to figure out how am I tearing Terence Crawford down? The man is wearing SNAC shirts. He's wearing SNAC logos on the back of his boxing trunks. He's telling you that he's with SNAC. And he's also telling you that his performances are band enhanced. So I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between Terence Crawford wearing a SNAC logo on the back of his boxing trunks and Terence Crawford wearing a SNAC shirt and me actually saying that his performance is enhanced and he's with SNAC. What is the difference? Tell me, can somebody tell me, what is the actual difference? I have no proof of what, Timothy Taylor? What don't I have a lot of proof that Terence Crawford's performance is enhanced. Everybody knows I have proof. I mean, for the last 2 years, day after day, week after week, month after month, I've been putting the proof out there. So what proof do you need? Tell me in the chat, and I promise you I'm going to produce it tonight. What proof do you need? I got one piece of proof. Let's see if we can use this. People said they want proof. Now, Victor Conte just said someone who's 36 years old with acne, it's not because they have a zinc deficiency. It's usually because they're using testosterone, in his opinion. Let me see if I could do this. Let me see. Can y'all see that? Y'all saw them bumps on his foot? Hey, she! She! Yo, did y'all see it? That's for my brother. That's what we always do. Yo, but did y'all see them? I'm just asking. Y'all saw them bumps on his forehead? I'm just asking, did y'all see him? If you didn't see it, go back to the video that I published. What day did I publish this? 4 days ago, September 18th. It says Terence Crawford team breaking cheating suspicious. Go back and look at that if you need it, because I know we live. Yeah. But that's not all the proof. Here's the thing, Terence Crawford fans. I see y'all trying to call yourself trying to cook me in a live chat. That will never happen. But let me ask you a question. And this is for any Terence Crawford fan. We're going to get to Terence Crawford's biggest lie, but I want to address something real quick. Real quick. Terence Crawford fans, right? Yeah, I know. You got bumps on your forehead too, I know. But you're not an athlete. And you're not using SNAC. And you're not rolling with the biggest cheater in sports history, Victor Conte. So we're not comparing Terence Crawford to you. Okay? Quick question. Is Terence Crawford performances being enhanced when he's with SNAC? Any Terence Crawford fan can answer that question. If you're watching the replay of this live, please engage with me as well. I would love your feedback in the comments section. It's just yes or no. Anybody can answer that, but I would rather prefer Terence Crawford fans to answer that. It's just yes or no. Is Terence Crawford performances being enhanced while he's with SNAC? Yes or no? Okay, I see one yes. I see somebody else asking me a question when I asked them a question. Okay, we call that gaslighting. Anyone else? Somebody said maybe. Okay, that's a fair answer. That's fair. All right, let me ask you another question. I see a lot of yes. Thank you, She. I see a lot of yeses in the chat. Okay, Timothy Taylor, I'm glad you said that. Now, Timothy said, I don't want to make you famous, but you said the same thing that my homie said yesterday when he called me on the phone to talk about this. And I'm going to repeat your words right now. Timothy Taylor just said, and I appreciate you, your feedback, Tim. I'm not mad at you. I appreciate this. I love this stuff, man. I'm glad we're able to engage, right? That SNAC is not enhancing his performance because Terence Crawford has always been great. All right? A guy named Drink Sinatra. I don't recall seeing your name in my live chat, but I'm glad you're here. Now, Drink Sinatra has also said the same thing that Timothy Taylor said in my live chat. He says, no, he's been the GOAT. So if he's been the GOAT, I just have one question. If SNAC is not enhancing Terence Crawford's performances, and he's always been great, this is the $1 million question that I've been dying to get the answer for the last 2 years. What did he call Victor Conte for? Why did he go over to SNAC? He's already great. He's already good. He was already a world champion in 2021. He was the WBO welterweight champion of the world. Undefeated. Why did he call Victor Conte the world's biggest cheater in sports history? And he's been convicted of it as well, including conspiracy. So I'm asking the question, what did Terence Crawford go over there for? Why did he call him? He's already got skills. We know. He's already talented. We know that. He's already great. We know that. He's already a world champion. We know that as well. What did he call him for? I just want to know. Why did he call Victor Conte? Please don't say he needed a nutritionist, because there's so many different nutritionists out there. We're not talking about that. I'm asking about Victor Conte personally. Why did he call that man? See, 2 years ago when I asked that question and people didn't know about SNAC, you know what they would used to say? Oh, he was just doing that for sponsorship money. He was just trying to get sponsorship money. And then Victor Conte came here and he told me directly while he was here on this platform that somebody, a representative of Terence Crawford's crew, Terence Crawford's camp, called on behalf of Terence Crawford and asked Victor Conte for sponsorship opportunities. And Victor Conte turned it down and said no. He turned it down. He declined to do business with Bud Crawford as a sponsor. So you can't use that excuse. If you want any proof, all you have to do is go back to my videos. It's a lot of them. I mean, people are getting mad that I'm doing a lot of Terence Crawford videos. So you'll find at least one video. And it's not just Terence Crawford. I said the same thing about Devin Haney on SNAC. I said the same thing about Clarissa Shields on SNAC. I said the same thing about Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez on SNAC. I said the same thing about Virgil Ortiz being on SNAC. I said the same thing about Caleb Plant being on. I mean, the list goes on and on. But it's only when I talk about Terence Crawford that I get the backlash that I get. And even if I do way more videos on Terence Crawford than I do the other SNAC fighters, what difference does it make? Why does quantity have to be included in your argument and talking point? What difference does it make? Don't focus on the quantity. Focus on the quality. Did I ever lie on Bud Crawford? No. Did I ever slander his name? No. Did I offend him? Possibly yes. Did I tell the truth? Yes. Biz on the beat. What's up, big dog? Smooth Criminal. What's up? These are my guys right here. Did I disparage his name? No. Absolutely not. What is the problem? I mean, to keep it real with you, I have more videos. It might not say Terence Crawford name in it, but I have more videos about SNAC, about Victor Conte, about Fada. Now let's get back to this race relations. We're going to get to the lie in a minute. Let's get to this race relations thing. We got 900 people watching me right now. When this live go off, I'm going to screenshot it and show you if you don't believe. But look, right? Let's get back on this I'm black, because that's what I'm being targeted for, because I'm black, right? So, is Victor Conte black? Okay, let me ask a different question. Did Bud Crawford reach out to a black nutritionist? No. No. In fact, Terence Crawford has a strength and conditioning coach who is black. So if he already has a strength and conditioning coach, what did he need Victor Conte for? It's just a question. Since I have to be pro-black and I can only pick and choose when I talk about certain people. Caleb Plant is white. He's with SNAC. I spoke on him. David Benavidez, he's not black. He's not with SNAC, but I spoke on him. Jesse Bam Bam Rodriguez, he's with SNAC. He's not black, but I spoke on him. But it's only when I speak on Bud Crawford. I know you're getting mad. And guess what? I'm going to tell you a secret. If you're a Terence Crawford fan, like I'm seeing in my chat, calling me a hater, every time, I'm going to take my glasses off so I can hear me say this last part. Every time you call me a hater, I'm going to drop another video on him. Every time you call me a hater, I'm going to drop another video on him. Every time you don't respond to the questions that I ask you, I'm going to drop another video on him. Every time you make excuses, I'm going to drop another video on him. And every time you lie and say Terence Crawford's performances have not been enhanced since he's been with SNAC, I'm going to drop another video on him. All right? Sounds like a fair exchange if you ask me. Now, let's talk about reactions since we on Bang Black now. I've been waiting to say this since Saturday. And now I want to give you all some food for thought. Did anyone see Terence Crawford's reaction after his hand was raised when he beat Canelo Alvarez? It's just yes or no. Anyone else? Did anyone see Terence Crawford's reaction after he won against Canelo Alvarez and his hands was raised? I'm going to give you a hint. If you look at the thumbnail, right, that's in this title of the video that you're on right now, you saw a little bit of it. But let's see if we can get some engagement in the live chat real quick. Double salute to my guy, Jay Henderson. I appreciate your support. and your contribution to the channel. Jay says in the super chat, stay on him, Manager Marty. Bud fans have no answers. And they don't have any answers, Jay. Because now we got 1,100 people watching me live in living color, and we need answers. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. I have one person that answered. I need the live chat to stay with me right now. Who that right there? That's my guy, Ill Will. Salute to my man, Ill Will 85. What up, big dog? Yo, real quick. It's just a yes or no. Real quick. Okay, we do have ladies here. But I want to ask my question first, and then I want to acknowledge all the ladies here. Okay? Like I always do. Hey, Miss Leash, here we go. Did anyone see Terence Crawford's reaction after he defeated Canelo Alvarez? After they was raising his hand, and even before they raised his hand, but more so after the referee raised his hand, when they said, and the new, Michael Buffer said, and new. You heard that, right? Did y'all see Terence Crawford's reaction? Okay, Biz on the beat didn't see it. Miss Leash, thank you, Miss Leash. Miss Leash said he was crying. He did cry. He did cry. He did. Anyone else? Did anyone else see Terence Crawford's reaction after he defeated Canelo Alvarez? Okay. Thank you, Benjamin. Appreciate you, Ms. Leash. So what happened was Terence Crawford dropped down to his knees. He dropped down. That's what he did. This is live. He did that. He dropped down to his knees. He put his hand up to his face, right? One fist up to his face as if he was crying. And I think he did show some form of emotion. He may have dropped a tear. I don't know if that was sweat, but he got down on his knee. And from what I saw, it looked like, based on observation, it looked like he was crying. He dropped down on his knee. He was crying. Sound like he was crying because he was excited. I have a question on that. Since we talking about black, and I got to be pro-black, I got a question on that. Terence Crawford dropped down on his knees. He was crying. Okay? Filled with emotion and joy, as he should have been. It's a natural response. Quick question. Since I'm only bringing this up because people keep harassing me saying because I'm black, I shouldn't talk about Terence Crawford because he black. When Bud beat Errol Spence, what was his reaction? Don't all answer at once. It's just a question. What was Terence Crawford's Let me ask it a different way. Did Terence Crawford drop down on his knee? Now remember, he made history then when he beat Errol Spence and became unified and undisputed in 2 different weight classes as a male. Oh, okay. Okay, so let me ask the question this way. Did Terence Crawford get down on his knee and start crying after he beat Errol Spence? Yes or no? Because Errol Spence is black. Terence Crawford is black. You know the same standard you use against me because I'm black and Terence Crawford black? Okay, now we're going to apply that in another scenario. What was Terence Crawford's reaction when he dominated that black man, Errol Spence? Was he crying? Did he give Errol Spence his belt back? I'm just asking. Did he give Errol Spence? All right, never mind. He gave Canelo Alvarez his belts back. I mean, we all know this in boxing, that the actual world champion will get his customized or hers customized belt mailed to him from the sanctioning body. We get that, right? Okay, great. Did he give the black man, Errol Spence, his belts back after they fought? Did he drop down to one knee and cry after they fought? Did he thank Errol Spence? I'm just asking the question. That's all. It's just yes or no. See, what I'm doing is I am actually challenging the same standard that some of you use on me. For example, y'all told me I'm implying and insinuating. I already addressed this last Tuesday, but I'm bringing it up for my new audience members. Last Tuesday, I said this in front of 18,000 people who were here live, right? You're implying something. You're insinuating something when you say Terence Crawford's performance is enhanced, right? But what was Terence Crawford insinuating when he said that Manny Pacquiao was not on his top 5 because Manny Pacquiao didn't do it on his own? He didn't accomplish being a world champion in multiple weight classes on his own. He said, y'all know what I mean, right? The interviewer said to Bud, you tell us what you mean. This is your interview. And Bud Crawford gave an example. I have the tape queued up if you challenge me and I'll play it again. But Terence Crawford said when Mayweather was asking for Manny Pacquiao to take the random style blood and urine test, Manny Pacquiao kept saying no. He kept declining. He didn't want to take the test. He didn't want to take the random style blood and urine test as a prerequisite to fight Floyd Mayweather Jr. And then when Manny Pacquiao did adhere to Mayweather's request and finally took the random style blood and urine test, he wasn't knocking anyone out after that. He had no more power. Those were the exact words of Terence Crawford. So was he implying something about Manny Pacquiao? Was he insinuating something with Manny Pacquiao? So all I'm saying is use the same standard on Bud Crawford that his fans use on me. Y'all say it's because I'm black, I shouldn't speak on Terence Crawford's performances being enhanced, even though he's rolling with a white guy who was convicted of cheating? Okay. Because Terence Crawford is black? Well, Errol Spence was black, and Terence Crawford didn't drop down on his knee and cry when he beat him and took all his belts. He didn't thank God. He didn't thank Errol Spence. I'm talking about after the fight. He didn't cry. He didn't give Errol Spence's belts back right then and there. Bomac, the same thing. Bomac was in the dressing room saying F him, talking about Errol Spence. They were being highly cocky after that win. That's all I'm saying. So if we're going to talk about black this and black that, hey, Terence Crawford didn't do it on his own either. Terence Crawford didn't do it on his own. He needed Victor Conte's help, and that's why he called him. Let me take my glasses off because we have ladies here. Fellas, do me a favor. Most of you know this already. Some of you that's new to watching me live and live in color, you may not know. But this is the very brief segment of my show that Mac Marty's activated, and I acknowledge all the ladies that's watching me live and live in color, whether they're in the live chat, the comment section, or the replay of the live. So fellas, do me a favor. Please, fellas, step to the side for a minute. This is only for the, let me get some of this water real quick. This is only for the ladies, okay? Because I appreciate them coming out and donating and investing their time, okay? All right? Put my R&B voice on for a minute. Ladies, fellas, I see a couple of y'all hating on me too. I see, no, not the Roller Tape family, not the people that rock with me, the other guys. I see y'all be hating on me. I see it, and it's okay. I love you, but step to the side though. This is for the ladies. Step to the side. It's not for y'all. Let me get my R&B voice on. Ladies, I want to tell you right now, from the bottom of my heart. First of all, let me back up for a second, sweetheart. Double salute to all of the ladies that's watching me live and live in color. Yes, sweetheart, I'm talking about you. Don't be looking around, worrying about who. I'm talking about you, girl. Listen, I appreciate you coming out. You could have been anywhere else in the world today, but you chose to invest your time and your resources to me and with me, and I appreciate you. So double salute to all of the ladies that's watching me live and live in color. And one more thing, ladies, I really appreciate the fact that every time you're in my live chat, and even in my comment section, you all show more respect, more poise, and less emotion than some men in my live chat. And that says a lot. And I want to let you know from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate you coming out every single time. Even if this is your first time, I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank y'all so much. To all the ladies out there, thank you. All right, fellas, enough with the hugs, handshakes, and Valentine's Day card. Come back in the room, please. Come on back in the room. Some of y'all got mad, too. Some of y'all, I seen the look on y'all faces. Y'all were mad? Chill. They came to see me. They didn't come to see you, Otis. They came to see, you mean? Come on in. I love entertaining y'all. It's just entertainment. Come on in. Listen, check this out. I'm going to let y'all go. But I want to ask a question on something. Right? I want to ask y'all a question, right? My performance might be enhanced. Somebody said my performance might be, hey, I don't need no enhancements. Hey, who said that? Hey, who said that? Who said that? Hey, Godspeed. Hey, your boy don't need no, I don't need no, that's all I don't need no performance enhancements. I don't need it. Some guys, they might need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm just, some guy, hey, some people might need it. I don't need it. That's all, that's all I'm saying. Quick question, y'all. I'm going to let you go. Hey, P Flame, let me ask you a question real quick, right? Check this out, right? I want to ask all of the viewers that's watching me live in living color right now. I promise you I'm going to let you go. Band up. I need your undivided attention, homie. Because you're a Terence Crawford fan. I need you on this one. Just this last part, and I promise you I'm going to let you go. Listen, right? I'm going to give y'all a scenario or two. And I would love to see what you say in the live chat and in the comment section below, right? If you're watching the replay of this. This is very important. The scriptures, right, say this principle, right? Hey, ill will, you already know I am. You already know I'm going to empty it. Check this out. The scripture says this, right? Hey, Miss Joette, what's going on, sweetheart? Listen, right? The scriptures say this. It's very important that you hear this principle. It's important. I'm going to leave you with this. If a person is faithful and righteous in a small way, that same person will be faithful and righteous in a large way, in a big way, right? However, if a person is unrighteous and unjust in a small way, that same person will be unrighteous and unjust in a large way, a big way. Y'all understand that principle? Y'all got it, right? Let's put this in perspective. I want to give you some food for thought. I want to give you some food for thought. You're not going to find this anywhere else. And to all of my hood viewers, you know I got to use Ebonics to appeal to you. You ain't going to find this nowhere else. I'm going to give you the principle again. Check this out. If a person is righteous and just in a small way, that same person will be righteous and just in a large way, a big way. However, if a person is unrighteous and unjust in a small way, that same person will be unjust and unrighteous in a large way, a big way. Y'all got that? I'm going to leave you with this and tie it in with what we talking about tonight. And I promise you I'm going to let you go. Double salute to my guy, turning the air fryer all the way up to 400 degrees. Mr. Gregory Quarterbomb, salute to you, man. Thank you for your contribution and your support. Mr. Greg says in the super chat, Manager Marty, let me add to the chat. You can have acne outbreaks at 36 years old and older. You can have clogged skin, anxiety, stress, and improper hygiene. And those can be the things that cause it. And Mr. Greg, you are absolutely correct. But we were putting the acne word in the context of the super chat from Cooking with Frank when we talked about SNAC, because that was the question that Cooking with Frank asked me to ask Victor Conte through a super chat. And I think you were here that night too, Greg, when Victor Conte came the second time. That's when you dropped your question as well, Mr. Greg. But it was only in the context of using performance enhancement drugs and or even SNAC that people say is legal, right? And other things. So that was the context of what we were talking about when we talked about acne. So yes, you are correct, Mr. Greg, but we're talking about athletes who are using supplements, who are using other things, including, as Victor Conte says, boosting testosterone, which we all know is a banned substance on the prohibited banned substance list, WADA. Now, did y'all hear the scripture? I want to make sure the principle is on the forefront of your mind when we bring this home. And I promise you I'm going to let you go. All right? I'm going to say the scripture again. We got to be on the same page. Now, this is a principle of life. If a person is unjust and unrighteous in a very small way, that same person is likely to be unjust and unrighteous in a large way, a big way. However, if a person is righteous and just in a small way, that person will be righteous and just in a big way, a large way. Right? Same thing. Now, let me give you this scenario. Is it likely, based on the principle of life, I need somebody to help me with this. I need y'all to engage with me real quick, right? Is it likely for a man to steal $2,000 and for that same man to rob a bank for $250,000? I'm going to ask it again in a different way. If a man robs someone or steals $2,000, is it likely that that same man will rob a bank for $250,000 if he thought he would get away with it? It's just yes or no. We're talking about the optics of everything, right? All right, we have one person in the live chat that says yes. We have 2, 3 people in the live chat that says yes. All right? We have 4, 5 people. All right? If a guy steals $2,000 and got away with it, and he thought he can get away with stealing $250,000, is it likely that that same guy who stole the $2,000 and got away with it and think he'll get away with stealing $250,000 from a bank, do you think it's likely that he'll do it? Band Up, are you here? This is you're a Terence Crawford fan, Band Up. I need your attention right now, brother. It's just yes or no. Everybody's telling me yes. Okay, then let me flip the script now. If a person, right, is willing to feed a homeless person when no one else is looking, is that same person likely to feed a lot of homeless people even if other people are looking? Let me say that again. If a person is being genuine in their heart and they feed a homeless person, one homeless person when no one else is around, is that same person more likely to feed a lot of homeless people even if other people are looking? Is that same person likely to do that? It's just yes or no. I see a lot of people saying yes. So basically we see that there is a principle that can be applied in both scenarios, where the person is doing something just in a small way, something righteous in a small way, right? Is the same person that will do that same gesture in a big way or a large way because it's righteous. And we flip that coin, right? And we apply it to someone who is not righteous, who's not genuine, who's not a good person. If they're able to do one person dirty and get away with it, right? Like I used the $2,000 that this man stole, and he stole it because he basically knew he would get away with it. That same person would do a lot of people dirty in their life. They don't have any picks. That same person would be likely to steal $250,000 from a bank if he knew he can get away with it. You know why? Because that person has no moral compass. Because that person has no moral values. Right? It don't matter if it's $2,000, $200, $20, $2, $200,000 or $250,000. If this person is a thief, they're a thief, and they don't have moral values, they're going to continue to do what they do. Just like if someone is genuine and someone's righteous and someone has a good heart, even if someone's not looking or even if someone is looking, this person will do something good and righteous for one person, and that same person is more likely to do something good and righteous for a lot of people, no matter who's looking, right? Okay, now that we got the principle laid down in the foundation, I want to bring something up, and I want you to think about it. It's thought-provoking like I always do. Double salute to Band Up. Thank you for your contribution and your support to the channel. Band Up says in the super chat, I'm here, Eminem. Sorry, I had to check, bruh. I don't know what's going on in the live chat, but all I know is that I need y'all to understand life principle. Life principle, life principle, life principle. If somebody is an evil person, right, they're going to be evil to you, to family, to friends, and strangers. It don't make a difference. Right? Okay. If someone's a genuine person, if they're a nice person, if they are a polite person, they're going to be polite to friends. They're going to be polite to family. They're going to be polite and good and righteous and wholesome to strangers, because that's just who they are. I have a question on that. What's more likely if someone's a cheater? I told y'all my younger brother Sheed is here and Detail Boxing is here. I told y'all I'm home now, so you know I'm going to show off. When family here, you know I'm going to show off. I told y'all I might use that CHEAT word, right? Okay. Here we go. Since we keep talking about the word cheat and cheater. If a man will cheat on his wife, is it likely for that same man to cheat on his taxes? It's just yes or no. We're talking about the life principle now. Stay with me now. I'm going to ask that question again. If a man cheats on his wife, is it likely that that same man will cheat on his taxes? It's just yes or no. We're talking about life principle. Life principle. I just laid the foundation. Stay with me now. Okay, everybody's saying yes. I see you. If the man, right, will decline to cheat on his taxes because he has integrity, is it likely for that same man to not cheat on his wife, to decline, to turn it down? Remember now, this whole time, this same man in both scenarios, he believes in his heart that he can get away with it. I know somebody in the live chat said that this logic is goofy. I see you, but I'm going to bring it right back home. And when I bring it home, you ain't going to find nothing goofy about this. So stay right there and don't move. I got something for you. So a man that will cheat on his wife, someone who's close to him, someone that he said vows to, someone that he says that he loved dearly, that man who cheats on his wife is more likely to cheat on his taxes. That's what somebody just, that what a couple people said yes to. I got a question on that. Since we talking about the word cheating. Did y'all remember that time when Shakur Stevenson said that Terence Crawford was cheating in a card game? Do y'all remember? I will play the audio if you don't remember. I have it queued up. Y'all don't remember that? I played the tape the other day when we were live. I'm going to go back and say it again. I'm going to go back and say it all again. Listen, 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 listen. Stay with me now. I need your attention, and I promise you I'm going to let you go. Shakur Stevenson, the brother of Terence Crawford. I'm just saying they say bro. They be saying bro to each other, right? They be like, bro. Don't they be calling each other brothers and stuff like that? Like Shakur Stevenson even say that Terence Crawford's like a big brother to him, right? Okay, cool. Big brother to him. But Shakur Stevenson said Terence Crawford cheated him out of a card game. They were playing spades back in the beginning of this year when Shakur Stevenson was preparing for his fight against Floyd Schofield. Yeah, y'all remember that, right? Okay, cool. Right? Y'all remember that, right? Okay, cool. Shakur Stevenson said Terence Crawford, he's a great fighter, but he always cheating. He's a cheater. That's what Shakur said. Don't get mad at me. I'm going by what Shakur said. That's what Shakur Stevenson said. The man Shakur Stevenson said that Terence Crawford was cheating in a card game called Spades. Now, Shakur Stevenson's supposed to be his homie, his friend, his young boy, as we say in Philly, right? But Shakur Stevenson said that Terence Crawford was cheating him in the card game. Fast forward a couple months ago, Terence Crawford was talking to Shannon Sharp in an interview, right? I'm going to play the tape. I need y'all to stay with me and don't move. Terence Crawford confirmed that he cheated on his longtime girlfriend, who really by law really is his common law wife. I mean, I think she's been with him for over 10 or 15 or 20 years or so. She's been with Terence Crawford for a long time. In fact, she has given birth to 6 of his children. And Terence Crawford confirmed to Shannon Sharp that he actually cheated on the woman, his girl, his lady, whom he got 6 kids with, who he's in a relationship with, and he actually impregnated another woman. Some people call it domestic spouse or whatever, right? Okay, fine. I'm gonna play the tape because I see people keep asking me to play. I'm gonna play it right now. I'm gonna play it right now. Stay right there, y'all. Don't move. I'm gonna play both because I want to make sure that we're on the same page. I am keeping it boxing, Sony. I promise you. Stay right there, don't move. I'm keeping it boxing. Stay right there. I'm gonna keep it boxing. Stay right there. This is not against Terence Crawford personally. I need you all to stay here. I'm laying the principle down. Hold on. Hold on, don't move. They told me to play the tape. I'm gonna play the tape. Okay? I'm gonna play the tape right now. Hold on. Here you go. I got it. Yes, Tracy, I'm going to play both. Stay right there. Don't move. Shakur said it, man. It wasn't me. Shakur Stevenson.
You do a funny deal, bro. That's not how you do it.
So he's one of them dudes that he got to win by any means necessary, and he would sit there arguing with you all day until he feel like he get his win.
You say no.
That's what Shakur said now. That was Shakur said. Now I'm going to play. That was Shakur say, right? Now I'm going to play the other part where he said he was cheating him in the card game. Stay right there. Hold on. Shakur.
Like one of the biggest shit.
Oh! Listen, you stand up when you got 10. Because they ask you to go for it. This what you do, cameraman. Stand up when you got this motherfucking piss, goddammit.
Bud is probably one of the biggest cheaters I know. Hell of a fighter, but he's a cheater.
Y'all heard that? Said Bud is one of the biggest cheaters I know. He's an H of a fighter, but he's a cheater. That was Shakur Stevenson said. They was playing cards and Shakur Stevenson said that Terence Crawford is the biggest cheater that he knows. That's what Shakur Stevenson said, guys and ladies. Don't get mad at me. Don't take this out on me. That's what His homie said, his young boy said, his friend said it. Now I'm going to play the other tape. Stay right there. It's Terence Crawford when he was talking to Shannon Sharp in an interview a few months ago.
But you said something interesting. You said the last one is not by her.
What? Last one not by her.
Uh-oh. And you mean to tell me how you sit here with your eye not closed?
Things happen. I mean, like, you know, different circumstances.
How did you walk us through it? How you go home? Hey, babe. How you doing? How you doing today? I'm good, bud. What's going on? I brought you something. Hey, well, what's going on?
Shit.
Hey, so, how you doing? Sit down. Bud, what you got to tell me, bud?
Nigga got one on the way.
Just like that, bud?
Shit, you can't lie. How you gonna lie? You better tell her now, or it's gonna be worse when the baby comes.
Right.
Shit, I'm just a man.
What she say?
What she say?
Yeah. Did you yell, scream, dot your eye?
Man.
You had, hey.
Those were the words of Terence Crawford. So you heard Shakur Stevenson say,
as soon as you place the shield on the ground and step on it, your shoe gets covered immediately.
Sorry, that was the short that followed that. So you heard Shakur Stevenson say that Bud is one of the biggest cheaters that he know. And he was referring to a card game. No, Shakur was referring to the spades game, the card game. Yeah, he was referring to the card game. He said that Bud was cheating him in cards. And they're friends. Okay. You heard Bud talk to Shannon Sharp in an interview where he confessed and acknowledged that he cheated on the woman that he's been with for many, many, many years, and he has 6 children with her. And he cheated on her, and he actually impregnated another woman, and he actually has a newborn baby on the way. So I have a question. Because a lot of people who are suspicious of Terence Bud Crawford of cheating in boxing, they never get the opportunity to speak publicly. But I do. So now I'm going to represent that audience that might be suspicious of Bud Crawford and believe that he is cheating in boxing. And let's use the same life principle that we used earlier. In other words, don't get mad at certain people that believe that Terence Crawford is cheating in boxing. Don't criticize them. Whoever believes that Terence Crawford is cheating in boxing, don't criticize them. Don't be too hard on their opinion. Because at the end of the day, we all have the right and liberty to our own opinion. Now, let's apply this to the life principle, since someone told me to keep it on boxing, which I was going to do that anyway. Terence Crawford was accused of cheating his friends in a card game. Something small as a card game. Terence Crawford admitting to cheating on his wife, or his longtime girlfriend, or his fiance who has 6 children with him, and who's had his back for many years. And he's cheated on her. And now is expecting another child with another woman. That's something big. Something small was cheating in a card game against his own friends. Something big is cheating on his woman, his lady, right? Remember the life principle that I just repeated from the scriptures was when someone is unrighteous or unjust in a small matter, in a small way, that same person will be unrighteous and unjust in a big way, right? So Terence Crawford, according to Shakur Stevenson, we can only go by what he said. Shakur said, and you heard it, Bud is the biggest cheater that he knows. And Bud was cheating in the spades game, the card game that they was playing. That's something small. But cheating on your woman and getting another woman pregnant, that's something big. So where I'm getting at with all of this, to keep it on boxing, it's very simple. If someone believes that Terence Crawford is cheating in boxing, don't scrutinize them. Why don't you scrutinize the reason of why? Number one, Terence Crawford called the biggest cheater in sports history to help him do something. Oh, I know what it is that he called him for. To enhance his performance. It's very simple. Legally or illegally, I'll leave it up to the experts. But we know, for sure, as they say down south, for sure, as we say on the East Coast, for sure, that he called the biggest cheater in sports history, who was convicted, by the way, of conspiracy to distribute illegal performance enhancement drugs. Right? Victor Conte, to enhance his performance. So he calls a known cheater to help him enhance his performance. And then according to Shakur Stevenson, he cheats in a card game. And then he confessed to cheating on his own woman. What is my point? The point is very simple. I asked you all earlier, if a man will cheat on his wife, will he cheat on his taxes? Is it more likely that he will cheat on his taxes? Y'all said yes. If a man will rob and steal $2,000, knowing he'll get away with it, is it likely that he will steal $250,000 from a bank if he know he can get away with it? Y'all said yeah. So if people believe Terence Crawford is cheating, instead of getting mad at them, why don't you look at Terence Crawford's character? Why don't you look at the fact that Terence Crawford called the biggest cheater in sports history, Victor Conte, to enhance his performances? Why don't you question whether or not Terence Crawford is who Shakur Stevenson, his friend, say he is? And that is that no matter what, Bud will do whatever it takes to win. And Bud is the biggest cheater that he knows. That's a direct quote from Shakur Stevenson. And why don't you take Terence Crawford's own words himself in front of Shannon Sharp, confessing to cheating on his longtime girlfriend by impregnating another woman? So it is likely that someone in that position, who's cheating in card games against their own friends, who's cheating on their own woman, who's been supporting them for many years, who've had their children, 6 of them to be exact, who caused the biggest cheater in the sports history of using and distributing and administering performance enhancement drugs. It's not too far-fetched that this same person may be likely of cheating. I'm not saying the man is. But what I'm trying to get at is this. If someone has that issue with cheating in something small as a card game and something large as cheating on their spouse or their significant other, it's not too far unlikely. It's not too far unlikely that they would cheat in sports, especially if they think they can get away with it. Double salute to Mr. Gregory Carterbaum. Thank you, Mr. Greg, for spinning the block and giving another super chat. Appreciate you. Mr. Greg says in the super chat, the word enhance means to increase or improve in quality, to raise something higher. Supplements are supposed to help you achieve that. SNAC does work. And I've been telling you all for the last 2.5 years. that SNAC works. And it's not just the supplements, Mr. Greg and other Terence Crawford fans. It's not just the supplements that they're using over there at SNAC. I mean, Terence Crawford's own coach, Victor Conte, told me that live in living color. So all I'm saying is this. It is what it is. But Terence Crawford went over and he called Victor Conte. So the scrutiny comes along with it. Double salute again to Mr. Greg before we go. Thank you for your contribution and your support, Mr. Greg. Mr. Greg says in the super chat, there will always be those who are 100% convinced that Bud is cheating as a boxer. Victor plus SNAC are the main reasons. He has to live with that. And those are the words of Mr. Greg, who's one of Terence Crawford's biggest supporters and fans, particularly here on this show, particularly here who support this channel. And I would have to agree with you, Mr. Greg. And that's true. Terence Crawford has to deal with that. But for any of you that say that SNAC does not work, you're lying. Any of you that say that SNAC and Victor Conte did not enhance Terence Crawford's performances in his last 5 fights that he's been on SNAC, you're lying. And if any of you, including Sean Porter, say that the only 2 things that Terence Crawford is doing over there at SNAC is using 2 supplements, you're also equally lying. And at this point, there's no reason to lie when everything is on the up and up. So if someone is going to cheat in a small way and get away with it, and that same person is going to cheat in a big way and think they're going to get away with it, they will also cheat in other ways if they think they can get away with it. And I have to leave you with this. Terence Crawford has no record at all of being tested through VADA for the previous 5 fights that he's been with the SNAC program. He's not listed on the website of VADA. And the document that Victor Conte published on X, formerly known as Twitter, well, apparently it was subject to human error because both dates were inconsistent. The point is this. You have to be clear in your logic. Just like you want me to be clear in my logic. Terence Crawford's performance was enhanced in his biggest accomplishments. You can get mad at me all you want, but it is true. When he fought Errol Spence, and he defeated Errol Spence, and I told y'all this 2 years ago, his performance was enhanced through whatever Victor Conte's given him, including the SNAC product and the SNAC program. And not only that, his performance was enhanced when he fought Canelo Alvarez and when he won in dramatic fashion against Canelo Alvarez. So I have a challenge for each and every last one of you who don't like me, who don't agree with me, and who hate the fact that I keep bringing this up when it comes to Terence Crawford and the SNAC program. I have a challenge for you. Why don't you tell Terence Crawford to leave Victor Conte alone? Go tell him. Tell him to leave Victor Conte alone. Terminate his association with Victor Conte and SNAC. And hopefully, people won't be suspicious. And then another thing I would like for you to do, and I have to take my glasses off to say this last part. Tell Terence Crawford to produce evidence that he was tested on numerous of occasions for the last 5 fights that he's had with the SNAC program and Victor Conte. Now, here's the thing. No pressure. Because if you're not going to do those 2 things, whether you are a fan of Terence Crawford or a hater of manager Marty, then if you're not going to do those two things, shh. You know what? I'm doing way too much talking. Don't take